This is the most unserious movie of the year, and I love it. So Fly Me to the Moon is a brand new conspiracy theorist film that is disguised as a rom-com. The film is directed by Greg Berlanti and it stars Channing Tatum, Scarlett Johansson, Ray Romano, and Woody Harrelson. Sparks fly between a marketing executive and a NASA official as he makes preparations for the Apollo 11 moon landing. So like I said earlier, this movie is very unserious. This movie is practically two stories in one, and some things work and some things don't, and I just gotta admire and appreciate it all. I guess I'll start with the positives. To start off, Scarlett Johansson. She was fantastic. So her character is a marketing executive who uses seduction to get what she wants. I mean, she's classy and sexy, but also very demanding. So translation, she's practically Black Widow. Black Widow in the 1960s. Goddamn. But not only is her character an attractive woman who gets what she wants, she also has a pretty tragic backstory that allows her character to grow and feel some sort of empathy towards Channing Tatum's character. And just overall what the US government wants her to do in all this. But I thought Scarlett Johansson did an excellent job at playing this woman who is practically living two different lives. And I will say her chemistry with Channing Tatum was pretty damn good. The chemistry between those two felt authentic and fluid. If you had told me this was an actual couple from the 1960s, I would have believed you. And although there were things that worked, there were also things that really didn't work for me. Even though I like Channing Tatum as an actor, I feel like for this movie in particular, I think he was a miscast. I mean, it's like they took him from 21 Jump Street and put him in here. With the way Channing Tatum was going about in this movie, I didn't really buy him as like a 1960s NASA official. Again, he is not a bad actor. I just feel like this was a bit of a miscast. He does have one pretty serious scene that actually ends up working pretty damn well. But for the rest of the film, it was kind of like, I think they could have gotten somebody else. And with this movie being a rom-com, some of the comedy was not good in here. When this movie is unintentionally being funny, that's when it's at its best. But when it is trying to be funny, it's just doing way too much to get the joke across. But also, I am not a rom-com guy. That is like my least favorite genre. So am I being a bit of a hater? Yeah, kind of. I appreciated the conspiracy theorist side of this movie. So there's a plot line where the US government wants Scarlett Johansson's character to essentially create a fake moon landing scenario. In the events the real moon landing goes wrong, we have a backup copy. But in actuality, the government wants to use that backup copy as the forefront, because at the end of the day, for the US government, it's all about winning, by any means. In the words of Ed Wuncler,
well, we're Americans. We don't quit just because we're wrong. We just keep doing the wrong thing until it turns out right.
But what do I know? Why do I care? But here's what I will say. The way the movie executed the fake moon landing scenario, it just came across as very goofy to me. So it involves a black cat. I'm gonna leave it at that. Once you see the movie, you'll understand. That whole execution to me just felt very over the top and just too silly for my taste. Also, this movie is way too long. This movie is 2 hours and wait, hold on. How long is this movie? 2 hours and 11 minutes. For a movie like this, that is way too long. If anything, if it was at least an hour and 45 minutes, maybe even an hour and 50, this would have been perfect. Just when I thought the movie was about to end, it just keeps going. And it's just like, oh, we're still going. Oh. Okay. But in the end, y'all, Fly Me to the Moon, it's not bad. The movie has its charm, it has its moments, but it also has its lows. Do I think the highs outweigh the lows, or do the lows outweigh the highs? I will leave that up to the audience. So, plugging Fly Me to the Moon. Into the rank system, I am placing this one into the pass zone. Also, Woody Harrelson's character, he's goofy, but also intimidating at the same time. I don't know how to explain that, but it's there. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much my review for Fly Me to the Moon. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about the film. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you believe the US government created a fake moon landing scenario? Whatever you thought, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all in the next one.